Good afternoon. Welcome everybody to our annual staff celebration. Make sure you get something to drink. There's water, lemonade, iced tea, and cookies for you up here. Feel free to come in and stay hydrated even while I'm talking. Please come on in and get something to drink. Make sure you find a nice spot in the shade. So the staff celebration, regardless of how it ends up being in the last couple of years, it's always been an interesting planning to try to figure out how it is that we're going to celebrate you. This year, we just planned it for the hottest day of the year to be out on the blacktop, and we just thought that was a really nice way of recognizing all of you. This does continue to be my favorite event of the year because I have the privilege of seeing you, particularly this year, rise to greatness, putting the agency and your clients at the forefront of everything that you do. And I'm grateful for every hour, every minute, every ounce of energy you put into your work, which is why I'm very excited that we're all together today. First, please join me in welcoming our board members who are able to make it today. There are several who weren't able to make it, but Charlie Letourneau, who's the vice president of the board. I'm not sure if Bill Baldwin is here yet, but Bill Baldwin, Lee Romano, representing the North Shire, as he said. And Christy Cross, who I haven't seen yet. Bob Thompson, Nathaniel Marcoux, Joanna Mincer, Stephanie Mulligan, and Dave Ballou were not able to be here today. And our United Children's Board members are Bill Baldwin, Nathaniel Marcoux, Jessica Smith Hartleben, Kathy Clark, and Sarah Perry. And thank you all for the support that you give all of us so we can do the work for all the community. This year you worked through the worst of the pandemic, and yet you went on to do work of providing excellent service to the community, your clients, and to each other. This year we saw a 135% increase in people calling for service. We saw a 70% increase in people needing crisis assessments through emergency services, and you responded. You were creative, flexible, and willing to do what was necessary for those who needed us most. And yet I know you were also dealing with a pandemic. You were working at home while homeschooling your children. You were caring for others that lived with you at home, feeling isolated, feeling absence of your colleagues and your routine. And through it all, you stayed and worked as a team to continue to make a difference. This year, we will recognize one particular team whose circumstances were both heartbreaking and awe-inspiring, but I'll get to them in a moment. First, I'd like to honor and welcome the incredible teams that made excellent service to our community possible. First, Human Resources team led by Leslie Addison, who has worked diligently to support staff as they navigate through the strange new world, hired and oriented staff virtually, which was no small feat, and dealt effectively with new and complex compliance requirements. Thank you to HR. We would also not be able to do much of anything without our IT team of Glenn Nesbitt, Ash Straub, and Angie Ryan. They provided support so we could do our work within a hybrid environment. I'd like to also recognize specifically how they made the Spring Center up and ready to be open for opening day. And a special shout out to Angie, who really was the primary person behind that. So thank you, IT. To Jill Doyle and the finance team, who onboarded new staff while implementing a new billing software, navigating the Spring Center build and budget, navigating DS payment reform, and continuous demands from the state. They are the behind-the-scenes support to our agency. Heidi French and David Melanowski, your Community Relations and Development team, sought new and innovative ways to reach the community by creating the We Are Here For You campaign, developing wellness moments, and working with the HR team to create dynamic recruitment marketing. They're a super awesome team. And there's David, for those of you. Hi, David. New guy. The operations team, led by Amy Fella, was essential in responding to the increased service requests from the community. Their dedication and commitment to the community helped get those who call connected to the right people in the right service. The HIM team successfully implemented and had oversight of the EMR, and their quality oversight helps elevate us all. Jeff Davis and the facilities crew. You created spaces throughout UCS that we are proud to work in and proud to serve others in. You are diligent in maintaining the safety of our staff and safety of our clients. You are a great team, and I truly know that you are appreciated by all of us. Dr. Alia Reeve, along with her medical and emergency teams, have provided exceptional client care. The psychiatric and nursing teams have demonstrated calm direction and response to patient and staff needs. The emergency services team not only responded to an increase in calls, but a significant increase in acuity. People were really hurting, and the emergency team were heroic in their response. Betsy Rathbun-Gunn and the early childhood services staff provided essential high-quality childcare and early education, outreach, and family engagement. The new Head Start and Early Head Start facility, the Spring Center, opened and welcomed children and families in June, and you're all welcome to attend the open house on August 25th. And Dawn Danner and the developmental services team created a flexible response to their need to provide services to complex individuals. The direct support professionals were among the staff who were cross-trained to be ready to cover any group home or emergency care setting. They were ready for anything and willing to provide necessary care. And just a quick note of thanks to all the staff within UCS who volunteered to cover shifts at the group home. Your willingness to cover the many openings have allowed the residents to continue to live in their homes. And finally, I just wanted to welcome Jason Fleming to the senior leadership team as the new Director of Youth and Family Services. Sorry, Emily. And now I would like to present the UCS Team Award to Gatling House Group Home. Shannon Buck said, I remember getting a call from Alia Reeve during the evening of December 12, 2020, telling me the words that I was so dreading to hear. All of the residents and all the staff, except for one, at Gatling House Group Home tested positive for COVID-19. My heart sank, and I remember Alia's voice saying, okay, I'm going to give you a second to lose your mind, and then I need you to pull yourself together and help me devise a plan. I think Alia probably said that a lot over the next couple of weeks. The UCS response team knew it was only a matter of time before the core staff at Gatling were going to start presenting with symptoms and may not be able to continue to work. The plan was to replace the staff. However, Tina Feedy, the manager of the group home, said she talked to her staff and they all wanted to continue to work until they were just too ill to do so. There was a core group of staff who worked day and night while having symptoms, and there were others who were just too sick to work. As time went on, some staff became too ill to continue to work, so we put out an SOS to all staff asking for help While a handful of staff replied, 4 staff were needed and were ready to go to work in the COVID positive environment. Now, these are staff who are not sick, not positive, that did not live in Gatling and volunteered to go into a COVID environment. I was amazed that these individuals were so willing to go into a COVID positive environment. Putting their health at risk. In addition to this, they knew they would not be able to celebrate the holidays with their family as they all needed to quarantine. One resident had become very ill during this time and was on hospice care. This was, of course, extremely hard on the staff and the residents who were all separated in quarantine in the room. And on December 24th, Randall passed away at his Gatling home where he lived for many years. The silver lining, if you can call it that, is that the staff and residents are stronger and more resilient, not only as individuals, but as a unit. I'm very proud to call this team of people who worked anywhere from 4 hours to countless hours this year's UCS team. Please join me at the podium. Alicia Acevedo, Ann Barber, Jackie Benkowski, Aaron Blest, Taylor Bushy, Anna Cohn, Olivia Dravesky, took me a while to get that name together, Leticia Gordon, Edith Lane, Molly Thompson, Sunshine Williams, Jessica Woodward, Tim Baldick, Shannon Buck, and Tina Feedy. And you deserve it. Thank you. Did you get a picture? I'm sorry. Yep. Over there. Yeah. Over in the corner there to get a picture. Oh boy. Thank you. The Harold C. Archie Warner Memorial Award was created in 2008 to honor the memory of Archie Warner for his longstanding commitment to support of UCS. Archie was a member of the board from 1992 to 2008 and a former president of the United Children's Services Board. The Archie Warner Memorial Award is presented to an individual or organization that has made a significant contribution to our children's programs. Young Betsy, come on up. Our new and beautiful Spring Center would not have happened if it were not for Jack Byer's creativity, clever design, persistence, and patience. And that's Jack over there. Hi, Jack. Actually, the Spring Center really could have actually been named the Jack Byer Center. Jack is the lead architect from Goldstone Architect, who has been working nonstop since the project started, and I'm not kidding. He's given evenings, weekends, and I think some vacation time to make sure our new space was fun and practical, efficient, and a space where children and families can learn, play, and grow. Jack gave his expertise, creativity, passion, and time to help us build an innovative and inspirational building for the community as he and his team made the literal connection to the YMCA Rec Center building. And if you haven't been to the Spring Center, you absolutely have to go. It's an extraordinary building. Every building has its challenges, and this building project was no exception. We had many layers of challenges to navigate through, including a pandemic that added to the complexity and effort it took to complete the building. Jack helped UCH meet all of the challenges, and I know this building would not be completed if he did not give extra time and effort to ensuring that we pushed through and stayed on task to complete the project, which is very, very true. We have been extremely fortunate to have Jack Byer as part of the Goldstone team to help us with the project development, planning, design, and building of our new center. We know Archie would be thrilled and very proud. Please help me recognize Jack Byer with the Warner Award for helping to make our dream a reality. Go with him, please. I get to boss people around today. Now for UCS Staff Service Awards. This year's been kind of a funky way of celebrating staff and their service awards. Oftentimes, as we know, on Zoom, which is oftentimes also very awkward and strange way of celebrating staff. So hopefully we can do that today. And so first I'd like to recognize the 5-year service recipients. Please come on up if you are here. And we have many, actually. Mary Gates, Tim Proud, Allie Glasser-Brown, Catherine Hickey, Ash Straub, Jessica Sove, Jessica Woodward, Jackie Benkoski, Jean Cavaluzzi, Rose Mylott, Ashley Hutton, Courtney Randall, Alex Tarnas-Raskin, Heidi French, Tommy Parker, Tiffany Belleville, Lynn Treffry, Glenn Nesbitt, Anna Coyne, Catherine Williams, Amanda Murray, and Rebecca Laporte. Look at that. I didn't have to tell them where to go. They already know. 10-year celebrations. Leslie Addison, Lori Saliski, Katie Longeye, sorry, Katie. Kim Lawler-Batty, oh good. Cheryl Jovalette and Beth Wallace, please come on up. 10 years. We had 3 15-year celebrations this year. Rich Jorgensen, Darlene Lockwood, and Stacy Ray. There she is in the back. I know. He's in good company. Here comes Stacy.
Come on, Ms. Ray.
20th anniversary celebrations that we had this year. I'm not sure if I've seen Amy Niles. Oh, there she is. And Victor Martini. Just you, Amy. No pictures.
I'll get a
25 years at UCS, which Tom Madison. Nope, not here, but 25. 30 years at UCS, Jean Henderson.
And Lorna Matern. And Lorna Matern.
You got to get another picture. Together. So here, come. You can come like this. Yeah.
Are you my 25 years? Get back there.
And 40 years at UCS, Nadine Wisher.
Totally slitting right on time, right?
Now, actually, Nadine was part of the deinstitutionalization of clients in the Brandon Training School, which was an amazing accomplishment. And got locked in one day. I'm glad you got out. It is a true pleasure of working with all of you. Now on to the Julie Held Award. Julie Held was primarily the recruiter in HR during her time at UCS. She loved UCS. She simply loved working with all of you. And so it is with honor that the agency presents an annual award in memory of Julie Haynes Held, who dedicated her final career years at UCS and those we serve. Her passion for UCS mission was evident in her every interaction. Her optimism was contagious and brought out the best in people. She saw the good in things, laughed where there was hardship, and forged pathways when a bridge was needed. Julie exemplified the UCS I Care values, where promoting a culture of caring was not just a word, but a way of life. We were held together by her warmth, her caring demeanor, and her ready smile. Therefore, it is a joy that we celebrate Julie's life by selecting a staff person each year who exemplifies those very special qualities. And this year, it is with great pride to present the Julie Held Award to Tina Feedy. Hopefully we won't cry for a few minutes. The Garrett Cowenhoven Staff Development Award was created in honor of Garrett, our longtime board president and strong advocate of our staff. The annual Staff Development Award is given to an individual or individuals who have demonstrated a commitment to continued learning and improvement. And I'm excited to announce that this year's Garrett Cowenhoven Staff Development Award goes to Rebecca Bishop, Head Start, Early Head Start. She's not coming up. I Care Champion Awards. The I Care Awards are given by you to your peers to recognize them as a person who cares, as one who has put the care in eye care. You have recognized the following I Care champions for putting excellence and a culture of caring, accountability, responsiveness, and empowerment into everything that they do. Well, those of you who names I call, please come on up. Alex Tarnas Raskin, April Dunham, Jareth Andrews, Deb Hathaway, John Kenyon, Kara Lusa, Maria Duffany, Roxy Iskowitz, Sarah Church, Tammy Gosley, Taylor Zimmerman, Tim Baldick, and Katie Hull. They rock. How's everybody doing? Good. If anybody needs something to drink, I don't want anybody to pass out, even though we have the medical director here and some fine nursing staff. I don't want to have to take you to the hospital. So make sure you get water, lemonade, get some cookies, come on up anytime. Now I want to acknowledge and recognize staff who have received accreditation, licenses, or college degrees during the last year. Please stand when I call your name. Emily Hakkinen, licensed social worker. Hillary Shepley, licensed clinical mental health counselor. Dan Murgis, hanging out under the tree over there, the natty hat on, licensed clinical mental health counselor. Katie Hull, licensed social worker. And Tristan Muriel, licensed social worker. Good job, everybody. And those staff who earned degrees this year: Tammy Gosley, Bachelor of Science in Early Childhood Education. Where's Tammy? Allie Glasser-Brown, BA in Human Services, Southern New Hampshire University. Katie Aiken, Master Social Worker, Our Lady of the Lake University. Stand up, Katie. Sorry, cheap shot. Christelle Mannon, Master of Social Work, Fordham University. Staff who earned certifications this year: Kirk Dennison, Vermont CANS and Standard ANSYS certification. Allie Klossnitzer Lane earned 2 certifications, one in Certified Child and Adolescent Trauma Professional and a Certified Perinatal Mental Health Professional Psychotherapist. Emily Hakkinen and Emily Held earned their QMHP. Stephanie Eames, Family Services Credential. Aaron Schulman, Family Services Credential. Linda Darlington, Emergency Medical Technician. Maria Duffany, National Council Human Service Certificate. Jennifer Perizzo, National Council Leadership Skills Certificate. Tasia LaFountain, Vermont Recovery Coach Academy. And the following have earned their Equine Assisted Psychotherapy and Equine Assisted Learning Certificate: Christine Willett, Dan Murgis, William Plath, Alia Reeve, and Lori Vatican. Lori Vatican, who also earned her Equilateral EMDR Therapist at OK Corral. Congratulations. Cleveland and Phyllis Dodge Community Service Award is given each year by the UCS board to a community member organization who supported UCS in its mission, has been notable and significant. And this year's Dodge Award goes to Bob Thompson, board president, for his ongoing commitment to UCS. Now, Bob's on vacation, but I'm going to let you know a little bit about why it is that we chose him, or why the board chose him. Bob participated in hours of webinars and read hundreds of pages of information about the PPP loan, so he could be as informed as humanly possible to give sage advice to his clients. But I think that had as much to do with UCS as it did with his own business. I know that an uncertain financial future due to the pandemic and the risk of job losses and cuts to services at UCS weighed heavily on him. And so he worked closely with us to ensure financial stability through securing a PPP loan for the agency, which took hours and hours and hours. I'm looking at Jill, who was very much a part of that. This guaranteed that we would be able to keep our doors open no matter what happened. And so for his longstanding commitment to the agency and his perseverance, it is therefore an absolute pleasure to present this year's Cleveland and Phyllis Dodge Community Service Award to Bob Thompson. I know he'll be honored and also wish that we didn't give it to him. All right, now for the UCS Excellence Awards. Now, there are a few people I believe that aren't going to be here, but I'm not 100% sure. So if I read your name and you are here, please let me know. I'd like to start off with having Alia come up. She didn't know this, but she's easy to roll with.
What do I have to read?
If you could read these two.
Okay. Blank does not look for accolades while she toils to perfect aspects of work that present big challenges to her, but she deserves them. This past year could have brought her clinical productivity to a screeching halt were it not for excelling at mastering the requirements of telehealth. She dedicated herself to the highest standards of clinical accuracy in the data migration to My Avatar, and retains her high standards of clinical quality, and keeps sight of critical ethical issues in patient care. Who could this be but Deb Lucy? And suitable for framing.
Get in there.
Turn around. Oh, of course, of course. Well, I'm not doing the names first. So you pay attention to Why? Pro-social manipulation. Blank number 2 is a standout for clinical doggedness, working to provide the best for her clients. She does all her work with a willingness and cheerfulness that is exceptional, bringing laughter and lightness to situations that are often difficult. She is trusted and valued for solving behavioral and family system challenges with staff. She brings her whole self to her work, and our efforts are raised by this. Our Rachel Darby.
I'm tired of that white thing.
I understand.
Hold on.
Since we're talking excellence awards, yeah, Amy should get up there and be ready.
You always do this, Alia. You're not a part of the script.
This year, there's the 2021 Honey Done Award. The first one goes to Amy Fella, and the second one goes to Lorna Matern. They both are awarded for outstanding leadership in the COVID core team, and it's presented the 11th day of August 2021. The characteristics of this award are sweetness, sustainability, locally sourced, excellent product, organized team activity, hardworking, sustaining health, and best when shared. They are sweet because they make the travails and challenges of life bearable. They are sustainable by always looking for what will sustain individuals as well as the agency. They are locally sourced with a commitment to the community of Bennington County. They have an excellent product of consistent high-quality work, looking for the best outcomes. They pull the team together and are ready to make changes flexibly. They're hardworking with consistent effort, and they put Energizer batteries to shame. They sustain health by focusing on healthy outcomes and healthy behaviors, and best when shared, whether honey or teamwork, a ready laugh, a shoulder to lean on, a willing ear, a deep appreciation for the teamwork that sustains UCS. Please join me in celebrating Amy and Lorna. With your certificates. And your own bottle of honey.
Right back at you, Alia. Oh, now. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yes. Right. Okay. Now I am really here. All right. Do I follow Alia's suit? Okay.
Whatever you want.
I'm going to follow
Alia
suit.
does.
Gonna. Okay. This staff person is a strong leader who assumed the role of project coordinator for UCS for the Unified Electronic Medical Record Project. This followed a successful go live in My Avatar, in which she was instrumental. She's curious and has a strong desire to learn the agency's processes and the why behind them, to understand how everything connects. She balances her straightforward approach to work with her uncanny sense of humor. Cara Lusa. All right. Despite having the largest caseload in CRT, this staff person managed to lend a helping hand at Battelle House and the South Street Group Home, providing coverage when they were shorthanded. As the case manager for UCS clients residing at Washington Elms, she set up telehealth equipment that enabled services to be provided for those individuals. The relationship of trust, safety, and care between this staff and her clients is noteworthy and most obvious. She is excellence personified. Courtney Carpenter.
Here, we'll stand apart.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, Clark.
Thanks.
So I'm interrupting the Excellence Awards because it's come to my attention, and I am humbly sorry. If this is a repeat, great. But if I actually missed this group of people, I'm truly sorry. I'd like to also acknowledge the team of Lori Vatican and her outpatient substance use and CRT team, who very quickly moved to providing virtual services without skipping a beat and responded to the significant needs of the community, including creating new programming like IOP, equine-assisted psychotherapy, expanding CNA and group offerings, and they provided their clients with top-notch care. Lori Vatican. Lori Vatican.
Hello. Am I up?
Here.
I like to do things differently, so I like the person I'm going to celebrate to come up so they can take it all in. So come on up, JC Brilliant. Yeah. Yeah, I just want you to look around and take it in. So this is your Academy Award. Universal Access Coordinator, JC Brilliant, joined the agency during the peak of the pandemic. She arrives at work every single day with care and concern for our community. She demonstrates the I Care values in all aspects of her work and greets everyone with care and respect and empathy. She often connects with people when they are the most vulnerable and makes it a personal mission to ensure individuals get connected to their support that they need. Thank you, JC, for making UCS a great place to work and a great place to get care.
It is a free for all. You're not in charge either. You have no. I figured that up a long time ago.
So I haven't seen Margaret, but Margaret McCune, are you here? Oh, come on up here. Take it in. I do a great Myra Rose for anybody that.
Do it.
Really? Do it. Oh wait, I need my script first. But Margaret, this is Margaret's moment. So Margaret McCune, Administrative Assistant with Developmental Services, is often the first person our clients, family members, shared living providers, and staff meet when they come to United Counseling Services. And no matter what, Margaret, no matter what is going on around you, you are always respectful and always attentive to those people who need you. Margaret's daily responsibilities and extra tasks that come her way makes her an expert in being a multitasker, who always has a smile on her face and a word of encouragement to others and a positive attitude. Thank you, Margaret, for everything that you do.
It is with genuine pleasure to recognize William Plath for this year's Excellence Award. William is a gifted clinician who embodies the humanistic views of unconditional positive regard and fully accepts and supports his clients. While many of us are experiencing frustration and fatigue with this unending pandemic, William continues to grow kinder and more eager to learn and help the community. William's eagerness to get this job done with a positive attitude is contagious. Ethan Therrien's compassionate care, tone, and brand of empathy truly exceeds that of most. As an emergency clinician, Ethan is dedicated to fostering that important connection with all individuals he serves, and he truly approaches each person as if they were a member of his own family. His level of service, dedication, and humor adds a special blend of quality to his work. The way he speaks with each person in need is inspiring.
Yes, we made it.
Hi. And I just wanted to comment, because I'm sitting behind everybody, how absolutely beautiful it is to just see this sea of employees that work at such a great place. So I just needed to say how wonderful I think this is. Tiffany Belleville. Is Tiffany here? Come on up. Tiffany has been a stalwart in the community support program. She's always willing to lend a helping hand and is often the calm in a storm. She treats everyone around her with respect, empathy, and kindness. She has led staff trainings, run groups for youth, and supported Teens for Change. Tiffany's willingness to work shifts at a DS-supported apartment was also helpful and so appreciated. Thank you, Tiffany. Noreen Gardner. Where's Noreen? Where's Noreen?
She's right here.
Noreen. Noreen exemplifies interactions that UCS is a great place to work and a great place to get care. Noreen is enthusiastic, passionate, and committed to UCS. She cares deeply for employees and clients alike. When cross coverage was needed to supplement the group home workforce, Noreen was there to help, working several shifts at Autumn House, which she loved. Her show of teamwork and excellence in human resources and her support of the overall mission is a model for all. I'm so appreciative for Noreen Gardner. Come on up, Dawn.
So I'll continue the let's guess who it is before I say the name. This person became an essential asset in navigating, learning, and teaching my avatar. She made herself available to help staff with questions and train them on the system. She has been extremely patient and kind with those she works with and allowed people to contact her as many times as needed. She exemplifies the I Care values at UCS and embraces the idea of helping others. Kim Brooks.
Go Kim. I'm not getting in this. Okay, I'm getting in. Oh, get in the middle.
This person eagerly volunteers for projects both large and small. Her quiet leadership has generated multiple recruitment initiatives and brought guest speakers to share valuable resources. She demonstrates exceptional customer service to the families we serve, and she puts that into action by volunteering at the Sacred Heart Food Shelf on behalf of Head Start. She is an asset to our Family Services team and the Early Childhood Services Division. April Chadwick. This person works tirelessly to establish strong, trusting relationships with our families. Her compassion and strong work ethic is at the center of everything she does. She is an incredible asset to her family services team, to the agency, and to the community. She is a strong advocate for our BIPOC population and has been a leader for pandemic services through the Everyone Eats program, working with FEMA and the rollout of the COVID vaccine. Linda Darlington.
All right. I think I have the last one, but I want to make sure that I haven't missed these following people who I don't think were supposed to be here, but may be. Roxy Iskowicz. No. Cassie Buell. Jill Egbert, Rose Mylott, or Jennifer Haskins. Okay. So, last but not least, okay, I'll go along with it. This person has been a steadfast employee in the Facilities and Safety Division. Requests and tasks are always met with, sure, I could do that, no problem. She, maybe you have guessed by now, she navigates the full health and safety of staff and clients while continuing to support the facilities team and our 16 facilities, all while making sure our brand new Spring Center was ready for opening day. She does it all with a smile on her face and a positive attitude. Melody Mentiply.
Oh, good.
She really wanted a cookie, so she's glad she's up here. And by the way, you would not want to play against her for rugby. And now finally, we come to the Scully Awards. I would like to now present the 2021 Peter D. Scully Award winners. Dr. Scully, who actually Nadine knew. She knew him. Someday we're going to have to interview you and get some information. Nice guy. Well, there you go. Dr. Scully served as the UCS medical director from 1977 to 1984 and was an inspiration to all who knew him. The Peter D. Scully Memorial Award, which is chosen by the UCS division directors, is presented annually to an employee or employees who embrace the highest qualities of professionalism, dedication, and sincerity in dealing with staff members and consumers that Dr. Scully displayed. I do want to recognize a few people that are in the audience that have received the Scully Award in the past. Bonnie Jameson, Carolyn Harrington, Doris Russell, Darlene Lockwood, Nancy Bemis, Amy Fella, Jean Henderson, Joanne Larson, Nancy Donlin, James Riley, Betsy Rathbun-Gunn, Rose Hall, Shannon Buck, Kim Lawler-Batty, and Amy Niles.
And Tina Feedy.
And Tina Feedy!
Tina Hessler then.
Oh, that's why I didn't say your name. This is typical. Every year, there's at least one. This year was two.
Wait, Lori Vatican won it.
No, you were the two. I said you.
You did.
In the middle of the Excellence Awards, I said you. I am happy to tell you about our two Scully Award winners this year. The first person who was not able to make it was Christine Willette. And I'm not going to read through all of this, but I do want to tell you that Christine has worked diligently to bring in folks who are struggling with substance use, to connect with our community, to be a collaborator. I hear wonderful things when I talk to folks in the community about her work and her care for clients and staff alike. And I'm sorry that she couldn't be here, but I do congratulate her and wish her the very best and hope we see her soon. And so that leaves us with our second Scully Award winner that I'm very excited to tell you about, Beth Wallace. Come on up. She's dying. Would you like some water? No. Okay. Where's our EMT? Okay, good. She's close by. All right. Beth Wallace has been an outstanding manager and has gone above and beyond with the building of the Spring Center. She has been the clerk of the works with the setting up of countless meetings with all the vendors and UCS staff to ensure all parties were informed and included in the multitude of tasks that needed to be completed. Beth loves a spreadsheet. And really, who doesn't? And she has become an expert in keeping track of many layers of grants and to-do lists. Beth is an expert collaborator and has been a key liaison with the town of Bennington and the YMCA to ensure the Spring Center will be a joy and place for many events and partnership opportunities. And believe it or not, there was life before the Spring Center, and Beth has for many years been an outstanding manager, colleague, and cheerleader for all of us and UCS Early Childhood Services. She can multitask her way through any meeting, including talking, typing, and texting all at the same time to get the work done and keep everyone informed. It's true, I've seen it. Beth has taken on many projects, including advocating for diversity and equity throughout the Early Childhood Division, creating high-quality early care and education for children and families in our community, supporting staff in their own professional and personal development, and advocating for families. Beth was also identified as a rising star. Rising star, no. Emerging leader, better than a rising star. Nominated for rising star, but is an emerging leader. Beth leads with a smile and with optimism. She is calm when dealing with difficult situations and is excited by new ideas and passionate about the work we do with families and children. Beth is dedicated to UCS, and I'm proud that she was selected for the Scully Award. Congratulations. So I promised the facilities, Dan and Ken, that I would be done in an hour. They said they were leaving if I wasn't done. So in the 4 minutes that I have, in closing, I'd like to thank the Community Relations and HR team for bringing us together creatively in order to celebrate this year. Thank you to you all. I really do wish they could do something with the heat. And I do appreciate you all hanging in there. You all look a little hot. But thank you to the board, the staff, and community partners for helping make UCS a great place to work and a great place to get care. Thank you all for coming, and I hope I see you on Friday at the picnic. Thank you all.
Can I cross the work line?
Please come and get cookies and lemonade and iced tea. Take some home with you. There's plenty.
They called you.
Yes. Would you like a cookie too? Emily would.
Yeah. What kind got it?
I didn't have that one. I had a
Not
chocolate
who
chip.
you are till you know.
Thank
God, it's unsweet. Look at you, big guy.
No, I brought him.
Can I get this?
Yeah, I got it in the box.